Dennis Abuajia Saturday no omoche no eni de besiye eni enra enipa ekoyuku eni seme koso ho eni enimbre no ebeto abonte se afejo muso mama ni bill.
Oh, okay.
It's a clear case of diversional attention.
From what to what?
President Mahama will fight for 13. That's my mark. Me say, se bibia ansesa, bibia ansesa, pedi enim, se bibia ansesa, President Mahama will go for 13. As my market on the wall. Ubi obeka cho say President Mahama. We need to pass or person or third term in the credit. The third term agenda has been sparked unless it's being cancelled by the NDC forum, the internally or it wouldn't help Ghana and their political party. But the third term agenda has been sparked. This is a diversional attention. It's a diversional attention to take our minds, sway our minds from lawyer Kwesi Afrifa, and Ken Kranche, the managing editor of the Daily Searchlight newspaper. Our Supreme Court to say, about compare the interpretation of Article 66(1). Say, President sir, 4 years, no, 2 terms, no, you compare interpretation. They knew perfectly well that would take the center stage of today. The discussion today, and then they go for back once. So let's get somebody, quickly now, say the panel, what you do, attention, baba. They make what I say, so that we would discuss that person, not what people have started. Me, that is why I see it is. I'm telling you about fact. But can we say, look. It doesn't, it's not a bigger than your friend say the loss of this country. It is a why you be SM rather need. They said and then conform abobo medino. But it should be a way. Dr. Matopoku Prempe Napo. One me can't say and say EOCO invited you 2 times. 3 times, yes, 3 times. What did that? He said that and I be sorry and the assassin baby BNI. You invited him 3 times but I don't know about it, so he had to come. I will say Obianti Yeni na Obianti until send a ponwa bebe catcher and say you invited him. Okay. I didn't yet be the same approach. I didn't acquire fast way. You inviting the pono. Yet to be fast so inviting Ghana need be a free say what from Ghana mra. We invite you and your lawyers. Please come and answer 1 or 2 number 3 questions for us. See that's fine. But the rubber style picking proponia could detain please. These things we need to watch it.
But you see, you know, sir, you also declare an intention to contest election. But I know about question I'm going.
I don't say question you need but I think that we are not panel kakra.
So what it means, they say so much in a Saturday dia. Na so much in ansana ni team ni release say declaration of intent na.
Say who EOCO statement no.
Because some who say EOCO.
Oh, the more bit that to so. EOCO for statement the buy say immigration for no memeda and on the ma EOCO for no kwasiada and na kwasiada no o mo ni ye o mo se fi mu koye search bi asese and na etienu adwo no mbesa atoa so eti pe EOCO statement ne die enye no kwese ye che kwasiada ne no mo ye che na memeda and there was so kase ti kwasiada no issue the statement no it is say 18 week it means but just that I dare say a back clear thing of what me say also be sure do am so yam say hours bia we declare no entina EOCO for eche no but per statement EOCO for the by narrative in there somebody said them and accurate because per statement no much the memory that But say people who are yet to
Sami Kukura confirming dra.
Sir, so much memory
that yes.
Okay, and I say you could follow the statement. No, so mudik I say or immigration for the chain. It is a Gideon.
I will say upon his arrival at the Kotoka Kotoka, so they say International Airport on Saturday night. Officers of the Ghana Immigration Service executed the stop order and handed Mr. Abuaji over to EOCO on Sunday morning. It is a fortune Saturday, immigration fortune Saturday, and I'm keeping them handing over to EOCO for Sunday morning. Okay, so Sana didn't.
Now, it's a good old statement now. Adia EOCO for a year, a book a crack. What kind of statement now? Almost say, Omoni Dennis, Omo investigated Dennis, na Dennis Yahweh. Nam is lawyer possibilities are confirmed. Samuel are confirmed.
April.
Yes, you know,
so what arrest them?
And almost say, new evidence be, and to stop order, echo through or a airport or the exit. Now, I am one stop order, na say stop order, say to prevent you from leaving the jurisdiction of Ghana. It doesn't stop you from entering the Ghanaian jurisdiction. What I see, it's when now most of much in the airport Saturday. The stop order, I want to let you route because wako and a war back. I guess a war and yes, stop order in the channel. Assembly almost account statement na ya are was a man I think say indictment on EOCO they say omo stop order an air court to so no unknown to EOCO
also omo the stop order to so but unknown to EOCO no so we say a you home to omo no na otu kwan ko
ati omo the stop order so omo the stop order an air court to so last week no na Dennis e kodada
na epramu ana mo kire no mo frɛ no kan ana mo so investigate no enti tabe no hu yes so me stop order no koto so nti mo achi nipa na mo investigate no enti se me stop order dia se sabe ni nyina e ho May June ni na ntwem
oh da bio ni na atwem ho ni pode o da nya hwe
no nya hu dia mo person
da mo nya hu ti mo sa fa do mo ba wa se o mo di stop EOCO statement no o mo di stop order na air court so no unknown to EOCO no na Dennis had
so
o dey some dey so
they all say o mo dey to so and o mo dey to so achi no o fa ho tu kwan a o ma hu
da bi
now the
arrest of Dennis Abuaji aka Miracles and Gerard appear respect of 55 million Ghana cedi investigation into the coordinating committee on decentralization 13th Accra 13 July 2026 and or the Abosin. The Economic and Organized Crime Office wishes to inform the general public that it has arrested Mr. Dennis Edward Abuaji, formerly Executive Secretary of the Interministerial Coordinating Committee on Decentralization, in connection with ongoing investigation into alleged financial and procurement-related irregularities at the Secretariat. The arrest follow extensive investigation commenced by EOCO after receiving a petition from the current Executive Secretary of Interministerial Committee requesting further investigation into the forensic audit conducted into the affairs of the Secretariat covering the period from 1st August 2022 to 2nd February 2025. The investigation, which commenced last year, following an initial forensic audit of the IMCOD and subsequent petition, concern the suspected misappropriation, diversion, and theft of public funds amounting to about 55 million Ghana cedis. The former Executive Secretary of the IMEC, Mr. Dennis Abuaji, aka Miracles, the former accountant, Mr. Gerard Appiah, and others are under investigation for suspected offense, including 1. Conspiracy to steal and stealing, 2. using public office for profit. 3. Causing financial loss to the state. 4. Dissipation of public funds. 5. Defrauding by false pretense. And 6. Money laundering. And 7. Other suspected offences. Or to us say, EOCO noted that Gerard Appiah has voluntarily begun returning the loot wing of funds connected to the crime under investigation. These recoveries do not and by themselves conclude the investigative process, neither does it absolve any suspect of any crime. Following significant new findings last week relating to suspected fraud and theft involving Mr. Dennis Abuaje, who is already aware of the investigation and has already visited the office on it. EOCO initiated an operational plan to effect his arrest this week. As part of this process, Mr. Abuaje was placed on stop order. Was placed on stop order a week ago to prevent any sudden travel that could impede investigation this week. Unknown to the office, he had already departed the country.
What you say?
It was some the tone so. And so I'm the tone so no. I'm say woko.
No, what that? And some of the got to so.
Now I'm the got to so no. I don't money.
That is the immigration for no. When a member when a master will say it is a moment security apparatus and institution.
Intelligence.
Let's a more nice somebody at what will prevent you from leaving the country. What they got to so no. Man, who say Dennis was gone already? If imagine say Dennis is the Babonini and you got partners say who scan what do that's why the day exactly what you say
me say statement to me dia bay any sema e manfo kekan e fa sa arrest we hu no mo yama amanfo hu sa do we dama stage but because amanfo kekan hu se free Sunday ni ayin na na mti se acha amanfo kekan say oh we stage no it's not comment
to NDC for
segment here mo issue here
NDC boys no na chance you say we stage na miracles because of say all coalition. In fact, specifically NDC youth organizer for Ireland, the friend Freddy and not sure na me can say, then you are telling us how useless your government is. If an intelligence agency, he said EOCO, can connive and arrest somebody to pull a stunt, say you panic coalition,
an opposition person,
then you are telling us that the government is as useless as toilet paper.
And it is a very cheap paper.
Yes. And you know, Amunya is a monica because Okasa pay. Now, some who did the buy and crack. Now, who did the Monacha them say
because who did stop order? Now, I will say you when you Ghana.
And you know,
Gerard Appiah is my accountant.
Yeah.
Emra no me didi asem chi bebre. And someone for catch me say Sikana Gerard Appiah no was 38 years. Obi boni be say it has nothing to do with the charges against Dennis. Gerard Appiah na samonko.
And again is the
uncle. Ona sabe na mbonkum and Dennis dey so nam difa. E so ade no ma box asem.
Dennis asem wo. Witch hunting. Witch hunting say the current CEO of the Interministerial Coordinating Committee on Decentralization. Now o senior staff. Ewo ho. And miracles control say miracles nedi. So we interview that say I see miracles nedi say sika ni ho de betu omuka.
No
miracles transfer no nedi. Enti NDC buy no mo appoint on say you pay back time.
And we beg granting
and I petition. And they are kwakoma EOCO for forensic audit. And EOCO no the petition ekoye. Enti no payback time. And say ya kwaku ya kuku Professor Kanate for Unity ewo NIE na NDC aba power na NDC appoint yayara kwaku say CEO na yayara kwaku Professor Kanate for akọ pension no wa friend of pension aba be Unity
MPP for President Mahama ba when you ready nyina no aso me you no ye adwuma
na say mo leave
yes aso me you no ye adwuma pa na party ni ba power no musabe yo madwuma because you said no mama Mahama ni na bari ya say asiamere say yes ye yinadi oba yan fa nko e
okoba okro mu
ye yinadi koku ya yira we ene sa ICC hwan IMCC nipa yi ba obi kura ka ho ayi kura we akoya no chichiri wona yi atufos in case japa mu nyase na mo issue so mba anya no mo de position akesa mo mi enti NPP fo na me adwuma yi mo di no munyire mo honya adwuma din na NPP mra na mo sa maye mo adwuma e bi kwa na sa promote mu na mo so mo
ho I think say asem no open was situated as a me say we chanting by the car by the successor the obedi Dennis Adie ewo
Interministerial Committee on Decentralization. Interministerial Coordinating Committee on Decentralization. IMCOD.
The obedi Dennis Adie no say ono ahoya onum obi ya onum say Dennis a transfer no it's had then here why me so mayo yenti da na beka sa asem bank of on to mboase e na ababeto ijab abodi say EOCO for confirm say e chi Dennis Saturday no koko Dennis Saturday na wa declare intention
or declare Sunday
enti omo ana mo ka say few hours after declaring no and na mo kwachi no na suspect say na Dennis na waka kuku asem na won wa yisi no ye nimti di achi no se bi na ene ya chi Dennis ni mbeku na so we go be piaba o pe ba sa asem so be sa akoso aka what so doesn't really make sense enti sa asem no di I think say we say yes that wasn't the motive a personal vendetta by the successor no all the papa friend saying
people be me
ya mo usually di mayin anyway
all right nti abusa ye de no be si
babaku ye fa si ho no bail condition na omodia ma Dennis no mumyan soro nkasa wo Haruna Drusu wa lawyer pani wa cabinet minister wa education minister be somewhere last month as saying what can the baby say bail conditions abodam bail conditions na omode man ko fo no omunya very careful etole bia ye kan ya na go force wo mo de matumi mransa yami ado tumi de be ye adwuma matumi na ba ba so de yami adoma ye be ya bi how the this etole say ye mo sese no say ade na mo ye 50 million Ghana cedis condition with
500 billion cedis 500 billion
to be justified
ye ka 50 million Ghana cedis waku ena no
95.9
that's 50
na chama wutu de 50 million Ghana cedis brag ya breye Dr. Bawumia de ti bom no we ka bom de mutia wura ha alolo mu nam ha wo mu nam ha eya obi ka ensokete bra champon Dr. Bra champon ena okwalifye ne niam ne property ena okika anbunya ba ko okika bom
kan bebre bom no
Dr. Bra champon no kwa no okika by 6 properties say wakusi ekosia na ni di ngoko wachire ye waso kan ye say adan be 5 oh adan mako enum
kan bom
ena okika bom mu ansana eso 50 million Ghana cedis no ena form enya japade bia na ubetimi eja kosi awowa ewo court ano me say adaya kese ewo East Legon West Legon and cantonments laboni ni ade no make sure at least half of them qualify say would be court because omudi title what dan ukuta wasase no say title obi so a wontimi qualify emfa court say wudi kosi awowa ma obi na ehun kransem 50 million ni documentation na obeye wo hun kra no bewie no kwaku na wonam about 500,000 Ghana cedis ya any cash wo bewie no na at least be 500,000 Ghana cedis because 8 years of evaluation. Land Commission for also authentication of all your documents. Ube no sika ube pia ye ebe ma receipt no na akọ 500,000 Ghana cedis. It asoma eda ho no enya asenketoa. Momi enhwe ne yen kan ye say sa bail conditions no eye ridiculous na eye ade a eye obi ka e cut throat e twamene yan ye ka chema wuntumi de ba ne ye ka na kofo bi abodafo bi na baabi ena chema wuntumi ena obi oso woska ena 50 million wonya ye nka se kofa 50 million Ghana cedis bra na fa beto ho ena wa japade chema wuntumi me hu na yi ba ko a na asase keke of value na asase kwa na 30 million Ghana cedis but one kasa wuti ma wube zikeke japade a ekachema wuntumi ko wo bro so betimi abu 50 million no enso one kasa di ma no wube moreover I say what they now they ban it should be within the jurisdiction of the court. It should be in Greater Accra. Adding a timid person Mahama baby I will poor mine corner why am high Emma when put your court bail condition. I just said the one should say lawyer attach yamo equal court. It's some court to say to vary the bail condition. I said very
yes,
what ye na ho
50 million.
Ye teta na bedroom baby no lowest arc crumpo no original plan no crumpo this am ko fa ba e be ye be condition